Welcome back, everybody, to another lovely episode of Distant Chips. I know we've been gone for a while, but we're back now. Uh, Kendall,
And
my lovely
yep,
co-host, my man of to my side. What's going on? How you been?
just same old, playing games, watching the new events like Summer Games Fest, waiting for the Xbox Game Showcase later today to get more information about the fun new shit that's supposed to be coming out later this year and next year and so on in the future.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. Games Fest was cool. We got a few other ones coming up.
Like the
That
Xbox Game Showcase later
yes,
today
sir.
at 10 o'clock in the morning, which is in 2.5 hours as of beginning this recording.
Yeah,
So,
and then what? Ubisoft's gonna have one too, right? And a couple others.
mm-hmm.
Or who did I see else was gonna have? I don't know. There's gonna be a few, so we'll be probably coming back, maybe sooner than later, and getting in a better rhythm of things. Uh, so kind of what have you been? What's been in your new stuff? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Uh,
Well,
okay.
some of the stuff I've been doing is I've been playing Diablo 4, I've been playing
Ooh.
Honkai Star Rail,
Uh huh.
played a little bit of the new season of Fortnite.
Nice.
Also started playing Smite again. I don't know if you've
Oh, I don't know.
ever heard of that, which is basically kind of like a third-person FPS slash MOBA.
Oh, okay. I want to
So, I mean,
say
it's a new take on the whole MOBA thing being like third person.
I want to
And,
say I have seen it a lot. Like I've seen the name. Like I've heard the name. I don't know if I've played it personally, but I have seen it. Like it seems like it's been around for a while, right?
I originally played the beta for it like way back. I want to say like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there.
Cool, cool.
And then never actually picked it up after that until just recently. So,
Sick, sick.
oh, crap. Wrong thing. But yeah, I've been playing that.
Mhm.
Been playing Fortnite. I've been
Yeah.
playing Diablo 4
Mhm. How many characters you got there running right now?
on
Diablo 4?
Diablo 4.
Yeah.
I've basically made one of everything so far.
Wow.
Right now, I am more focused on the droid, although I'm also really starting to love the rogue.
Ooh, cool. Yeah. I've also been playing Diablo 4, and I've been playing Fortnite. Now in Diablo 4, I've been concentrating on just one character right now. I'm trying to get him to level 50 before I start another one. But I got my Necromancer. I believe I'm at 37 the last time I played, 37, 38. Uh, Sick game, dude. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun. And I'm just soloing it right now. Are you playing with people or are you doing it by yourself?
I've been playing with people on Diablo 4.
Mm, that's tight. Yeah, my my
So,
my, my buddies.
so I have like one solo character, and then like all my other stuff I have with two or three other friends that I play
Oh,
with.
nice.
So,
Yeah, now my buddies haven't gotten it yet. They're gonna get it, but I just been soloing it right now, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna level myself up to as high as I can, and then I'll be the I'll be the muscle in the back, when they need help, or
mm-hmm.
or I might just start another, start my other characters or whatever. I have been I've been eyeing a few other ones, maybe trying to check it out. Fred and Dom have been playing Diablo 4 also.
Oh yeah, you've
Yeah.
been using the family share slash game share thing,
What?
or
How does that work?
well, basically, it's like if you have it on like the PlayStation or whatever, you can also like hook up multiple accounts to it
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah,
with
yeah,
using the same
yeah,
copy kind of thing.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm doing.
A
Shh, shh.
whole couch co-op thing.
Hey, hey, shh, shh, shh. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got my name on their account, and they just download it to their PlayStation and play it. You know what I'm saying? So,
No, see, there you go. That works.
yeah, so they don't come after me.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, have you run into the butcher yet while playing or no?
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I what?
Have you run into the butcher yet?
You know what? Fuck that motherfucker. I haven't been able to kill him yet. I ran into him twice. Okay.
Twice? I've only ran into him once.
Yeah, no, no,
So
no. He really likes beating the crap out of me. Like I'm. He always runs into me like after a mob comes out, and then I'm about to heal, right? Because I'm like, all right, everybody's gone. Let me heal. And he just all of a sudden I hear clank, 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 and then this thing runs at me and just demolishes me. And I'm like, why?
because that's the fun part. That's what he's there for.
I guess, but I don't even get a hit in, bro. Like I'm just like, I don't know. So yeah, I've run into him twice. I have not destroyed him once, and so that's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping one of these times when he runs into me, now that I'm like higher level, because he ran into me when I was lower level. So he just ran right through me. So now that I'm higher level, I haven't really seen him, but I'm hoping that he comes back because this time I got
You're
support.
just waiting for the day to get that revenge.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
just waiting for the day.
They say revenge is a dish best served cold, but you can reheat it in the microwave of evil. You know.
That's the first time I ever heard someone talk about reheating it in the microwave. But
Oh.
that's okay. That's okay.
Uh-huh.
It's 2023. Things have progressed.
Right. That's yo for anybody. Shout out to anybody who likes Mega Mind because I was in that thing. It's a vintage movie now, I guess, by people's standards, but I liked it. So yeah, so Diablo 4 is tight. I do recommend anybody that's listening to us, if you have never played it, like I never played it before. I've seen it, I know of it, but like, yeah, I recommend to anybody who hasn't, if you haven't played it, pick it up, dude. It's a tight little game. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's fun. So solo is fun if that's what you're into. If you don't want to play with people, you can solo this thing. It's a little harder depending on, I guess, what character you get or how you started off, but you can solo it. It's doable.
Yeah, so what have you been playing as on Diablo 4?
Right now, just a necromancer, dude. That's
Just a necromancer still?
yeah, because I wanted to get like, because what happened was, on the beta, I tried to get the necromancer as high as I could because obviously there was a cap, right?
Yeah. 25 for the first one, and I believe 20 for the second test.
So I was like, this time around, I want to try to get him to level 50 because I thought 50 was a max. I didn't realize you can go higher than that.
And then 50 is basically the quote unquote like soft max, I would call it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then after that, that's when you unlock the Paragon points, and then the max after that is 100.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So I wanna I guess I'm gonna try to make him to 50 for now, or maybe even go higher. Like I said, I'm just doing the necromancer now. I'm probably gonna do my other builds, the other characters when my buddies jump on. So that way I have something at their level, kind of to work together at the same time. But yeah, I'm just having fun, just going through the whole map, exploring everything on my own. Have you gotten your mount? I haven't gotten a mount, and I'm level like almost 40.
Yeah, no, apparently, because I looked it up because me and the people I'm playing with were wondering when the hell we actually get it.
Yeah.
Apparently, you get it at the beginning of Act 4 is when you get the mount.
Oh, because I've been running around like a mother, and I see everybody on a horse running by me, and I'm like, these guys really suck. Would not mind a fucking horse sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will say that's why I'm leveling up, right? Because no matter where I walk, I'm fighting everything that comes my way. But I wouldn't mind a horse to get around that map. It's huge. So like I teleport from one spot to another, and then I walk. Yeah, but a horse would be nice. Oh, what do you think about all that? I don't know if any of the other games had that, but all those in-app purchase things.
No, you see, well, I mean, technically Diablo 3 was the first one that had, like, the whole real money auction house thing that they tried to do, where you could sit there and get items, and you could sell it on the auction house for real money, and then once Reaper of Souls came out and, like, the big rework or whatever, they ended up getting rid of it in the whole auction house entirely, mind you. But up until now, they didn't really have those cosmetic purchases, which probably we can think because of Diablo Immortal. You know, if anyone remembers, that was the Diablo game that started a whole controversy about people being like, "Hey, where the hell's like Diablo 3? Where's the Diablo 3 or Diablo on PC?" And they're like, "Do you guys not have phones?"
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hey, don't you have a phone? Pull it out of your pocket right now.
Don't you guys have phones?
Mm-hmm.
So that whole controversy and everything, that was because of Diablo Immortal. And that kind of is what started the microtransactions in the Diablo series. which so far at least is just limited to cosmetics and isn't, being able to buy things for power at the moment.
I mean, look, I'm always okay with cosmetics. If people want to, you know, buy some cool skin or something that you can't get in the game itself,
Yeah.
fine. That's fine by me, But
Yeah.
I do not like it when games start making it what you call that, when they start well, play to win, basically. Like, oh, I can power myself up and do all this stuff. Hey, is there PvP in the game too?
Yeah. There is PvP in the game. I haven't come across the area where you can actually engage in it
Okay.
or how to engage in it, but yeah, there is PvP built into Diablo 4.
I swear I was reading something where it said some player killed another player, like on the little side thing one time when I was walking around.
Okay, so just a quick look. Apparently, there's a place called the Fields of Hatred,
Mm-hmm. And you can just
which
murder.
is a PvP zone. So
if I were to walk in there, it's just fair game as soon as you get there?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to have to remember that one.
So.
Cool. Wait, what happens when you kill another player? Do you take, like, loot or something?
Apparently, you drop something called Seeds of Hatred.
Yeah.
And you have to bring them to altars of extraction, and you take them there to do a purification ritual, which then gives you red dust, which is the PvP currency.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy certain items from the vendors in that zone for PvP.
Oh, okay.
So apparently the zone's in the bottom half of the dry steppes, so aka the desert area.
Okay. That's crazy.
So there you go, something to look into when next time you play, when you feel like it.
Yeah, when I feel like getting beat up, yeah, sure. Let me just go down. When I feel like getting a challenge and coming back all messed up, I like it.
Right?
Yeah. So, all right, with a new season of Fortnite, what do you think?
Well, so far, I do not like the fact that they got rid of all the mobility. I missed the ODM gear already.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So, and we still have Mega City there, so technically they should be the swords coming back at some point, I guess.
Have you gone?
Whenever they end up fixing the kinetic blade, so that way we can have some sort of mobility again. Or they could just bring back, the tires and cow catchers, so you can throw them on cars whenever you feel like it.
They do have the tires back.
Have they? I haven't found any yet.
I found some tires last night. It was well, they were there and I smacked them, and then they became tires.
Okay.
Unless I saw it wrong because it was like midnight, and I was getting a little delusional. But I swear I saw tires. I didn't get to throw them on the car because we were in a big fight. So
yeah.
I don't know if they actually go on the vehicles, but I remember breaking a pair of tires. Do you?
Oh, okay.
Have you zipline? Well, not zipline, but have you gone on the vines?
Yeah. I mean, it's basically just like the other rails or whatever, except it's Tarzan.
Yeah.
It's like Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, what about I started
this one, going to the jungle world, doing the Tarzans.
What about we made a joke, right? So the last time when you were on those rails, people were singing like Sonic, right? Because we were like, oh shit, it's like Sonic. And now I'm like, oh shit, it's Tarzan. So we started singing Phil Collins songs.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I was like, yo, soundtrack brought to you by Disney. So, what do you think of the Battle Pass, the level 100, the Optimus Prime?
Honestly, I haven't really looked at the Battle Pass yet, so I can't really give much of an opinion because I haven't looked at it.
I'll be honest. I didn't check everything out. I just went to go look to where Optimus Prime was, and again, being like Darth Vader and all the other skins, it's all the way at the end of the Battle Pass.
Well, I mean, you can always just pay money and get the Primal Optimus in the store right now.
Whoa! I already did. Anyways, disappointment is I was gonna go. He doesn't transform into gorilla.
He doesn't transform into a gorilla? Oh, Beast Wars, right?
Yeah. He just slaps his chest. And here's my thing. Okay. If you're gonna give me Optimus Prime or Optimus Primal, I want a truck or at least a gorilla. As an emo, I don't care what it is. I think it's bullshit. They're robots.
Mm-hmm.
They should transform. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all you're saying.
I mean, I'm a little upset, dude. On the real, I was gonna. Yeah, no, this is my issue, right? I was like, I'm gonna transform right now. My buddies are gonna see me. I just went and got it. I didn't even think about it. I just got it, and I was like, dope. And now I'm looking for that emote because it came with an emote, right? And I thought, oh, this is gonna be the one that lets me, you know, if Goku can go Super Saiyan like 17 times, in different forms or whatever 100 forms he's got, I should be able to turn into one damn gorilla or into a semi truck.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just for the emote for a couple seconds and then transform back,
Yeah, that's fair. I would say that's fair
right?
to be able to do that.
Or just change the whole mode. I mean, Tom Holland can take his face off and put a new face on. I should be able to do that stuff. I'm just saying.
All right. So speaking of Fortnite, since we're still on it, have you gotten the cannon yet?
Dude, all right, have you been able to make the cannon work right?
Okay. It depends on what you mean by work right.
Okay, here, let me explain. I get the cannon, and then apparently I have to charge it for like 50 million years because it didn't shoot anything out and I got killed, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it worked for me. I found it 3
Yeah.
times, never used it once after that.
Wow. See, the thing is I've actually been using it to like demolish buildings and stuff instead of like actually using it as a weapon.
I see, okay.
So like the people that sit there, run into a building and hide and try to do like close quarters things, especially with the drum shotgun being back.
Listen.
No. I build up that building. I pull out my pancake gun, and then I shoot from fire.
That pancake.
So,
have you used a thermal DMR?
I have.
I carry that on me. I carry that on me, dude, for long distance.
Instead of using the thermal DMR, you want to know what I do? I carry them thermal fish. That's what I do.
That's smart. Normally I jump on a raptor, and I use that perk whenever I get it.
The Primal Companion.
Yeah, I just jump on his back, and then everything's thermal. It lets me see everybody hiding. It's tight.
So yeah, that's why I carry the thermal fish.
I'm not gonna lie, I got really excited when I saw
I like the whole thermal scope thing on the DMR, but the thing is one, it's a tiny little window,
right?
And 2, I just don't like the way it shoots compared to like some of the other guns I can use.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten a lot better with the red eye assault rifle. Like before, I used to prefer the DMR, but now I prefer the red eye.
You know which one I liked? In the last season was the thermal red eye that exploded.
Oh, the high-sit explosive rifle.
Yeah, that was. Hey, that was it right there, dude.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still get it if you get the exotic grab bag perk, because you can still get high-sit weapons and stuff.
That was a good gun.
Although lately, all I've been getting are the running guns and the breachers.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm super lucky, I'll find an accelerant in a chest.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. It's pretty good. It's pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
That drum shotgun is the best, dude. Get it in gold, and then you're set. Everybody dies.
Yep, legendary drum shotgun is the new OP hotness.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what I run. DMR and the shotgun, and then that pancake one, and then that's it. Just those 3, and then I'm running around the whole field, murdering everything. Oh, and the boomerang. Have you used the boomerang?
Yeah, that thing has auto aim like a mofo. I don't know if you've used it.
Yeah.
But it's like if you even just like throw it in the general vicinity of where your target is, it's gonna hit.
Hell yeah, it's gonna hit. I love it. It's best.
So you don't even have to worry about like aiming, except for just point it in direction of person and throw it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I will say though, it's a little slow, so you can get killed.
But I mean, if you're playing with other people, they can
they can back you up. Yeah.
Extra fire, and you're just like sitting there jumping around.
Throwing, yeah. One of the guys.
Like, what was that one platforming game that had the dude throwing the boomerang? Because it was also a jungle one.
Donkey Kong Country, got it.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't that.
It was
I forget the name of it. I gotta look it up now, because now it's gonna bother me if I don't find it.
It's a Mario Brothers game.
No, it's not that. It's not Toy Story 2. It's not Mega Man. It's not Skull Monkeys. It's not Oddworld. Oh my god, I want to say Tack? Maybe?
A Turok?
No.
Mm.
Maybe it was PlayStation 2.
Damn, you're going that far back?
Attack and the Power of Juju, maybe. Oh my god, now I gotta sit here. It wasn't Ratchet and Clank. I could have sworn it was something like the mascot looked like Ratchet,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't.
I'm sorry, I can't really help you here. I don't know what game.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to come back next week with it. When I sit there and think about it, because it's gonna bug me until the end of my days.
We're gonna have it to be continued on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Put a pen in it.
Maybe I'll find it by the end of the Tasmanian Tiger. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. That's what it was. Found it.
Tasmanian
See?
Tiger. I know it was gonna happen eventually.
See? Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. When did this game come out? Exactly.
Sometime in the 2000s.
Okay, it was on PlayStation 2, and it came out in 2002.
There you go. So.
And apparently it came out on Switch in 2020, and PlayStation 4 in 2020.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, apparently it was
a hot commodity.
It was remastered, and you know what? Now I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to look at this because
You actually enjoyed that?
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying. 'Cause now that I know it exists, I'm gonna have to.
No.
Because look, see, there's the box art of it, and you can see he's got boomerangs. And that's what the boomerang made me think of when I first saw it. I just couldn't remember the name of a stupid game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So.
I thought he looked more like a kangaroo, that's why. I don't know if he was a Tasmanian Tiger.
There it is. There it is. Right there.
Sensational.
Alrighty then, so now that we've gotten the preamble done and over with, let's go ahead and get us to the main event. Summer Games Fest 2023.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to interject, okay? Games Fest was amazing, yada yada yada, all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start with one thing, okay? There was one game that stood out, okay? I want you guys all to understand right now. Alright. There was one game that stood out, okay? A game that I didn't know was gonna happen. I don't think anybody saw it coming, right? I think now that I know that people are gonna know it exists, it's gonna be highly anticipated, okay? And I know what you guys are thinking, right? Let's see. You know, you guys are gonna go. You know, how can I put it? Like the word amazing isn't a thing, but it should be for this game. Okay, so the games used to be called Yakuza, right? But now they're known as Like a Dragon. Okay, and it is Like a Dragon, the man who erased his name. All right.
Yep.
Boy, if I can tell you that I didn't know that was coming out. When I saw that trailer, I was like, wait a minute. Wait the fucking minute. What is going on here today? They were speaking to me. You know what I'm saying? I got excited. This is like a side story to the franchise, because if you've been following along, They got a new main character for 7 and 8. I think Kiryu is going to be a little bit older. I'm assuming. So in this one, he looks like his old self. I'm excited. I saw the trailer. It looks cool. It looks like it's going. I'm getting my favorite character back. So I'm sorry. I just had to throw that in there for everybody who's a fan of the Yakuza or like a dragon. This is gonna be your game, man. I'm gonna pre-order it. I'm gonna pre-order it just cause.
Yeah, you're gonna pre-order it just because you're gonna get a collector's edition if they announce it.
Dude, the last time for the I didn't get it for this last one because they changed characters, so I don't know how if I was gonna like it or not. But for 6, I think it was like the Song of Life or something. I got the collector's edition because it gave you 2 whiskey glasses with his dragon tattoo on it, and it gave you little
Mm-hmm.
like metal dice that you could put in your fridge to cool down your whiskey, and they even came with coasters. It was a
Oh
pretty.
yeah, whiskey sounds.
It was yeah. There you go, whiskey stones. Thank you. Little metal blocks,
Mm-hmm.
and then it came with a little baggie, and it came with the coasters too. It was all like in the design of it. I thought it was tight, so I got it because I like the glass, the way they look, and it's up there in my cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
Mm-hmm.
if you're gonna ask, did I drink whiskey out of it? I did once because you have to.
Yeah, just once.
Just once, just because I'd rather keep them as a collector's thing than break the glasses. But
Not true.
I did want to drink out of it once to say, hey, I used them for what their purpose was intended. So
No, well, there you go.
yeah. So if anybody else is as excited as I am, I don't know if you guys are or not. It's comes out this year, I believe. Shit, when was the date? Oh, November
November
9th.
9th.
And November 9th of this year. So, I mean, I know it's not like it's not gonna be like maybe like the main,
Hmm.
continuing the main story, but it's gonna be a story of his, and I think that's cool. So for
Mm-hmm.
those of you that wanted to play Kazuma again, Kazuma Kiryu, go ahead. You're gonna get your chance.
Yep, I still need to go back and play through.
All of them, they're amazing, dude.
Yeah, basically, because it's like I have a bunch of them on PC,
Right.
like through Steam. Like I have Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza Kiwami 2. Still have yet to touch any of them
Look, I'm gonna tell you what.
at the moment.
Yakuza 0 and Kamui are good optimized, I guess, for nowadays stuff. I always feel like when you go back, because after the Kamui ones, I think Kamui was like 1 and 2. You go back to 3, 4, and 5, and they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of like that. I think of the time like PlayStation 2 time around there. So like the controllers are a little wonky, and it's a little the graphics can be a little whatever. I mean, I think it's great. They're great. I'm just saying, for when you play the other ones look way nicer. Then once you hit 6 and 7, they're tight. I like them. They just you walk around, you punch people. What I say about these games is this: it's not so much the playthrough and stuff like that. It's the damn story, dude. It's like watching one of those movies. It is watching a movie. You're watching a movie while you play the game. It's the tightest thing ever. And the story's really good, dude. It gets you hooked. I have a buddy who is sometimes like, man, you know what, this gameplay on this on like 3 or whatever. He's like, I don't like it because I preferred the way it was Kamui was. He goes, but the damn story got me. I play the whole game through just for that story. I go, and you get
Mm-hmm.
the story's really good, dude. You really feel for him, you know. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm rambling too long on Yakuza. Just keep making them, guys. I'll keep playing them. I don't care. It's like
Well,
watching a movie.
well, how many games are there in the Yakuza series now? Like
Oof.
a lot.
There's like okay, so you have the 7. Okay, I believe there's one that's like Ishii, which is a new one where they're samurais, right? Which is not directly in there, but it's like to the side of it. They're samurais, so that would be 8. This one will be 9, and I want to say there was one where you would kill zombies, and that was like 10.
Well, I mean, even just mainline games, it seems there's like 8. So this would technically be 9 for mainline.
No,
Because you had
Uh
Yakuza,
huh.
Yakuza 2,
Oh, you
3,
remember?
4,
Yeah, 0.
5,
I forgot about 0. Yeah, you're right.
and then you got Yakuza 0, Yakuza
Uh
6.
huh.
So that's 7 games, and then
Yes.
Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is the RPG one that just came out 3 years ago.
Yes. That one was. Yeah, you have 7. You have 7 in the main line. And then when you add 0, because that one was like a prequel to it, that gives you 8. And then you have the one samurai one that's offshoot right now, and then there was another offshoot that was like uh that the new one right now, the man who erased his name. That's gonna be another offshoot, so that'll be like 9, 10. That'll be 10, and I want to say there's one more.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find the name of it. I was for the PS3. Yeah, it was Yakuza Dead Souls.
Yakuza Dead Souls.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
I played that shit. I had it. It's tight. You're the same characters. It's an offshoot in the one, so that's what I'm saying. There's like almost like 11 games in the whole thing, but like a few of them are offshoots. So with Yakuza Dead Souls, it was during the time I feel like this game came out when The Walking Dead was really popular and all those zombie games were popular.
Yeah.
You get to be the characters, but you have guns and you go kill zombies, dude. It was tight. I highly recommend anybody who's a fan of the series to play it. It's just you just run around and shoot people with the characters that you played in the other games.
Okay.
But you're killing zombies, in Japan. That's how much of a fan I was that I played the game that was basically just like a Walking Dead game. So, yeah, I recommend getting that. But okay, I guess on to the actual show because there was actual other games.
Yeah.
I
Are you sure
guess.
other games besides the Yakuza?
Listen, when that thing came out, I was like, turn this thing off. I go, you guys, hey, bravo, bravo. Let's end this good show here. The show can end. I mean, I know there were other ones, but I'm like, what, Mortal Kombat and whatnot. But yeah, no, you can end it tonight. You guys did a great job. I go, this was the best game show ever.
All right, so just
Yeah,
go back
let's
to
go back to the very beginning.
what other stuff got
Yeah.
announced. So Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown got
Oh,
announced.
okay. I saw it. Right. Let me see if we're on the same page. The guy that you're playing is not the prince, right? Or is he a prince?
I didn't exactly pick up on any of the minor details
Okay,
for that.
when I saw it, it sounded like he was like somebody going to save the prince. But I always thought Prince of Persia, you were the prince, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just I just wanted to get that because when I kind of saw it, I mean maybe I saw it wrong. I'll probably rewatch him again anyways. But I swear I heard it. It almost made it sound like he wasn't the prince, and the prince was going to be somebody else. And I was like,
M-
what's going on? But yeah, it looks cool. What did you think?
I mean, the art style definitely looks a lot different than it was before. It seems more cartoonish, I
Right?
guess you could
Yeah,
say,
yeah, 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 yeah.
instead of like the whole realistic thing that they used to go do, especially
Yeah.
with the Sands of Time and everything.
Those games are
So,
tight. I mean, I was hoping it was going to be something like that. We'll see what it is. You think you're going to pick it up?
don't know. I guess we'll wait and see when there's more information because it's not coming out until January of next year.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of time to get more information and wait and see to see if it's something you are more interested in.
So far, it's on my radar, but only because it's the Prince of Persia. But we'll see. Once I like you said, once we get more information, once we see what kind of game it is, all that jazz. But it's exciting. Another Prince of Persia game. You know.
And then another one is a good old fashioned fighting game classic, which is funny because Street Fighter 6 just came out, and now we got more fighting games coming because we also got Tekken 8 that was announced
Yeah.
recently as
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
That
Yes.
you can also sign up for a closed network access beta test.
Have you signed up for
If
that?
you're interested, not yet. No,
Mm.
I still have to go and
Did you
fill
sign up?
out the thing
Did you sign
for
up
the
for the?
closed network test.
Did you sign up for the Mortal Kombat one?
Actually didn't know the Mortal Kombat one had signups now.
I think they sent it on an email to you. I want to say I might have signed up for it already. I think if you play the old Mortal Kombat games, you know how you had to have like a WB account thing.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they sent you one. One for open beta. Yeah, see, it would have said Mortal Kombat 1 before its release. It says during the stress test, and you could register.
Yep. So for those interested, Tekken 8 uh, is having a closed network test that you can sign up for. The registration period ends June 27th of 2023. So if you are interested in trying out Tekken 8 and being a part of the closed network test, there you go. It's going to be for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam. All you have to do is sign up with your email address, choose which console and your country that you're playing from, and you can sign up and then just wait and see if you get invited or not.
And you said this was for the second one?
Yep, and that one is for Tekken.
Nice. I like
And
it.
then let's see, Mortal Kombat 1 got a new gameplay trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Still no announcement on release date and so on and so forth, or all the characters that are coming out for it. But it seems to be right now is a good time for eating on fighting games because we just got Street Fighter 6. We got Tekken 8 coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting a new Mortal Kombat, which is supposed to like reboot the whole series. If you're interested in the lore or the story of it, because did you play the last Mortal Kombat?
Yes, a little bit.
The
Yes.
story-wise?
Yeah. It's
Did you ever actually make it to the end of it?
what? When the hell do I ever make the end of any game? Another game comes out.
Okay, so you've seen the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer, right?
Yeah. No, I know what happens at the end.
Basically, Liu Kang becomes a new Raiden.
Yeah, and Raiden
Actually.
becomes a human, right? Because okay, in the last ones, I guess to catch people up, at some point Raiden becomes evil, right? Then Liu Kang becomes the fire god to beat Raiden to become a good guy. And then now that he took over, Raiden got reincarnated as a human, right, or some shit like that.
Well, Liu Kang basically is rebooting the world, or the universe, or one of the two. Because all the people that were dead are now alive. Raiden is a human instead of being a god. Liu Kang is now the god of the mortal realm, Earth realm.
Yes.
So, and now it looks like we're restarting the series, except this time with Liu Kang being the protector of everyone instead of Raiden.
Raiden was a little. I mean, towards the end of it, at first I thought Raiden was really cool and like a really cool guy, and then towards the end it makes you think like, hey man, was he cool the whole time, or was he just out there for himself? I don't know. When he became Evil Raiden, you were like, wow. Anyways, new game looks really tight. I really do like the trailer. I like the fatalities and stuff I've been seeing so far. I do want to kind of see how the story changed. Like where's it going? So I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I'm interested in the story, especially with Liu Kang at the helm being the new god of the realm. Yeah. See how he does things compared to Raiden, because it's like ever since the game originally came out on Super Nintendo, like way back in the day, it's always been Raiden who is the one being like, hey, this is what's going on. Yeah. You guys need to do this. You guys need to do that. And now, like, basically 30 years later, after 30 years worth of games, Liu Kang is now the god of Earthrealm. After all the crap, after all the reboots, and story changes, and so on and so forth.
I think if you have, was it PlayStation? Which one is it? Essential is a basic one. It's the one above that. I think you get Mortal Kombat, the last one, 11, for free. Or was it X? Or no, it was 11. Was that the last one?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 was the last one.
Yeah, I think if you have one of those upgraded, not the basic PlayStation, thing, but you get the upgraded one, I believe it's free. So if you did want to play or catch up on the story before this new one, you should be able to get that. But I think it's just the basic one, because wasn't there like Mortal Kombat Ultimate 11 or something like that, or one of the other ones?
Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate,
where it's got like the second part of the story or something like that.
I think that's just the one that comes with all the DLC.
Oh, is that it? Right? Okay. But yeah, so there's there's that. But
Yep, features a complete 37 character roster.
hmm
So all the DLC characters are now added along with everything else.
yeah, but I don't know if the ultimate is on that unless you got the highest one. But I think for sure the regular 11, if you wanted to kind of catch up on the story a little bit before the next one, you could do that if you have that, and it's probably on Game Pass or something or one of those other ones.
So I think the story one you're talking about was MK11 Aftermath.
That's what it was. NK11 Aftermath. That's the one where the story keeps going, and it pushes you into whatever this is.
Yeah, and then Mortal Kombat 11 was the upgraded version that came with all the DLCs, including Aftermath. So
Yeah. There you go.
So yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 coming sometime, whenever. Like I said, there's no date that was announced. Could be coming later this year, could be coming next year. Just gonna have to wait and see.
Yes. Did you notice a game mechanic where you get like the second character with you?
Mm-hmm.
That seems a little interesting, changing it up a little bit finally.
Mm-hmm. Gonna have to do a tag team type
Yeah.
game since Marvel vs. Capcom has been
Yeah. Oh, don't even start. When are
on
they gonna bring
sleeper
that?
mode.
When are they gonna bring that back? I want Marvel versus Capcom, but like the I want it to be like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or whatever.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I mean, they've been rebooting a lot of old things, like all the Resident Evil games. They just recently came out with RE4
Yeah.
remastered and rebooted, and they've been doing really good. Like Street Fighter 6 has been doing very well. Monster Hunter's been doing really good.
Because I know that we did like it was Marvel vs. Capcom, right? Or was it what was the last one that came out?
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity.
Yes. Yes, thank you, Kendall. That one. Yeah, I didn't I played it. I wasn't as excited as the older ones. I think if you went back to the you can keep it looking new, but if you went back to the like 3-person roster kind of thing, I think we would be happier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. They were a little ambitious on that one, I guess.
And I wouldn't say it was ambitious. They tried to like cash in on like the whole Infinite, because that was when Endgame
Yeah.
was going on, and so they had the collector's edition with the cheapo Infinity Stones
Hey,
and
hey,
stuff like that.
you shut your mouth. They were not cheap. I still have them. And the figures were cool, Kendall. Okay? That Chung Li statue, pretty fucking tight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
are you sure about that?
dude, I have them. They're like over there. They're really cool. They were really cool, and I still have the Infinity Stones, and they glow. The only cheap part about the Infinity Stones is they're like little Cadbury egg things or whatever, like half shells. All it does is light up and breathe.
Uh-huh. Yeah. A lot of people were complaining about the Infinity Eggs.
Yeah, the Infinity. Okay. All right. Let me in the defense of the Infinity Eggs. Okay. You place your statues that they gave you, your figurines around it. Okay, you leave it open and it breathes, and then you got the figures there. Looks fucking cool. All right. Never did they say you were supposed to play with it. It's a collector's thing. I wish I could have put the
Mm-hmm.
stones out. Those fucking eggs suck. But anyways, it's still something. Something.
Yeah. You sure? You sure it's still something, something?
Something. All right, leave me alone. I still like the figurines. That Chung Li figure's the shit. And then you get like that. Yeah, that's the shit. All right, we can move on. I'm done defending it.
All right. So, Spider-Man 2 gets an
Oh,
official release date.
dude.
Uh,
Oh my god. All right. There's a skin, okay, for Spider-Man
mm-hmm.
2. All right, where I was looking at it, where I was like, hell yeah, bro. Um. Okay. If you look at it, it's the Tokusatsu suit.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Power Ranger, dude. Common Rider thing.
Yeah, definitely Kamen Rider.
He got that. He looks like the fucking Green Ranger, dude. Look at it. Look at the fucking the shield, Dude, it's like Spider-Man Green Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so I saw that.
You gonna pull out a flute, summon the Spider Zord?
Does he get one? Fuck, man, don't get me excited. He's gonna be like the Japanese Spider-Man and have Leopard on.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen that one, right?
You sure?
I wish, probably not. But anyways, did you see the collector's edition? Did you see it? Did you see that mighty statue of fucking Venom and Spider-Man and Miles? Oh, dude, fucking sold. Fucking sold, bro. Like you don't even fucking know. Sold. It's only $229, I think, is what I heard. So, I don't know. What do you have you seen it, right?
The Spider-Man 2 collectors?
Yeah. You saw the figure, right? Don't tell me you
No.
so oh. Anyways, I'm a big fan of like figures and stuff like that. Like I got collectibles all over the place.
Uh-huh.
But dude, I saw that shit and I was like, oh fuck, because I was just gonna buy the regular one. I played the first one. The first Spider-Man was great. Spider-Man 2 looks good. The trailer looks great. So far, what game footage they showed, cool.
All right. Now I'm seeing it right here. The 19-inch collector's edition statue.
Yeah.
Miles getting grabbed on one hand. You got Spider-Man coming from the back with the web slinger.
Right.
And Venom just being there, all badass and everything.
Yes.
You want to what? I want a Carnage one now.
Spider-Man 3.
Maybe Spider-Man 3, Return of Carnage.
Yo, oh my god! I can only hope that at the end of this game they tease Carnage.
Oh, that'd be great. Maybe as you know what? Let's not even wait until Spider-Man 3. What if he's the first DLC? Or what if he is DLC?
No, because I want a fucking statue now.
You want a statue of Carnage now?
I want the next statue to be Miles, Spider-Man, and Carnage. And Venom. So, we're just going to keep adding spider people to it.
Mm-hmm.
So these statues are going to become pretty massive eventually. It's going to be like Spider-Verse. It's going to be like 1,000 Spider-Man everywhere. But no, I want my Carnage statue next.
Yeah, I feel it. I see, for me, Carnage has always been my favorite character in the Spider-Man universe. Like, everyone likes Venom or Green Goblin or so on and so forth. Me, Carnage. My favorite game of Spider-Man still to this day was Spider-Man Maximum Carnage on the SNES.
You know which one I thought was the fucking coolest character? Okay, did you ever watch this 90s Spider-Man cartoon?
A very long time ago, yes.
'Cause I was gonna say I don't know if it was way too before your time, but towards the end of the series when it just kind of fucking abruptly ended, Spider-Man they grab Spider-Man and he starts going to different worlds because Madame Web sends him different places, and he winds up because I thought Black Suit Spider-Man was cool, right, when he's got the Venom suit. Spider Carnage is the shit, bro. He sees himself because he's gonna like do some evil stuff, and he sees himself as Spider Carnage, and he's like, fight that symbiote, and he can't, and he ends up killing himself. Spider Carnage. Well, I mean, you think he kills himself because he goes through like a hole, and then whatever. You never know unless you see a dead body. They're never dead. Spider Carnage. Spider Carnage was tight. He was so sick, dude.
So, you know what? That would be fun to play as.
Spider Carnage?
Mm-hmm. I want to see that, because, I mean, we're getting Venom this time around, because we actually get the Venom symbiote for Peter.
Yes.
And we actually get to play around with it and see how he changes and becomes more aggressive and so on and so forth, like they showed in the trailer. So that's going to be fun. Now I want to see what he would be like with Carnage.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
But yeah, anyway, so Spider-Man 2, October 20th release date, the day after my birthday. They couldn't have just done it the day of. Those assholes.
Mm-mm.
Had to
No.
do it the day after. Had to do it the day
So
after.
that way, hey, it's a present to yourself, dude. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anyway, Spider-Man 2 coming October 20th, 2023, later this year. And getting on to some other hype announcements. Let's actually, because we've been doing this for a bit, let's go ahead and just kind of rapid fire some of the smaller game announcements.
Yeah.
Power World, a Pokemon
Oh,
like
whoa!
game,
You
but with
can't. Wait,
guns.
wait. You cannot just gloss over that. It doesn't matter how long this goes. How,
Yeah,
how? For a second there, I was like, "Yo, Pokemon is getting real wild today." How is that? How did they get? How they?
well, I mean, because it's not actually Pokemon. It's not being called
No, not
Pokemon.
that.
Not being called Pocket Monsters.
I'm just saying, like, how does Pokemon not grab him? Dude, they literally throw Pokeballs. At first, I thought, oh, you're just gonna catch him, or you're gonna do something like maybe on the watch or something. You literally throw a ball at one of them. Look, say what you want. That the shit looked like a Pokeball. It like splits open in half in the air, and then it sucks him in. And then he comes out with a gat. Like, I mean, I'm talking about like this heavy machine gun, and I'm like, what the hell's going on in this game?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming you pick your one guy, and or was it like an army of? I don't, wild. It's. I'm gonna play it because it looks like Pokemon with guns.
Well, I mean, it basically is Pokemon with guns. So, but yeah, so apparently it's coming out in early access starting next year. So that's just something we're gonna have to wait and see how it ends up turning out.
I don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, how can you not go wrong? How can you go wrong with Spider-Man with guns? I mean, what,
Spider-Man with guns? Yeah, yeah,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man with
I
guns.
mean, a Pokemon with guns. How can you go wrong with a Pokemon with guns? You know what I mean? Like that just seems like I don't know, man. It's a crazy idea. It's fucking crazy. But I'm down. It's tight. It is a tight idea. But uh, what other games have we got, Kendall?
All right, so for all you Sonic fans, a new
Oh,
Sonic
mm-hmm.
Superstars was revealed and is coming out to all platforms this fall. It is a side scroller with up to 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
You choose between Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and you can all play at the same time. 3D art style is similar to the Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces games, and again, is coming out on all platforms sometime this fall.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how good it's gonna be or not because it's a Sonic game. I thought it'd be a little different, but we'll see when it comes out. I'm interested.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've got a teaser trailer for Star Trek Infinite. For those who know about the Star Trek series, that gigantic green cube that you see was the Borg. Basically a sentient robotic life that is a hive mind that assimilates all other living creatures into its fold to gain data and information and so on and so forth to keep growing. Not much is known about the game yet beyond this little teaser trailer. So, but a full reveal is supposed to be coming on June 16th, which is later this Friday.
Sick.
John Carpenter has revealed his new Toxic Commando, a new first-person shooter that is an ode to 80s action and horror. You're going to be getting well-equipped military vehicles with plenty of guns to take on overwhelming hordes of undead, and is coming to Xbox Series X, S, PS5, and PC sometime next year. Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. If you've ever played Deep Rock Galactic or any other kind of like crafting survival game like, you know, Minecraft and so on and so forth, this is that, but Lord of the Rings with dwarves. So obviously I need it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I just thought it was gonna be because I was already in when it was Lord of the Rings and dwarves. I was like, finally, I get to beat people up as a dwarf.
Yeah, exactly. And basically it's Lord of the Rings Minecraft. You mine, you get materials, you craft stuff, you build stuff.
Multiplayer?
Yeah, and multiplayer, up to 3 people,
Oh my god! So
I think.
we can mob it as a little crew going and building. I'm so down.
So, no official date, but the release window is sometime this fall of this year. So, hurry up and give a release date.
Tight.
Uh, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis mobile game is getting a closed beta July 6th. This game was announced 2 years ago and is a compilation story of every story in the Final Fantasy VII universe over the years. And apparently there will be new story elements that focus on the origins of the soldier program.
Can people sign up for it?
Let's see. I don't know if people can or not. You might be able to. I haven't looked into it because I'm not interested in the mobile game despite loving Final Fantasy VII. But just like to me, it's just not a mobile game. So I mean, if it came out on consoles, I'd be jumping at it. But you know, mobile game and all.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden is a new action RPG from the creators of Vampire. I don't know if you ever played that game, but it was great.
You know what? I have it on my PlayStation. That's what I was just about to say. Like I got it. They gave it to me free one of those times. You know, one of those PlayStation month things or whatever. And I have it there, but I just haven't gotten to it. And I've thought about playing it, like whenever I have some free time. But every time I do, then a new game comes out, like Diablo 4 and new season of Fortnite. And I just the last not to like change stuff, but the last season of Call of Duty was fire because I got the music pack that like plays like La Chona from Los Tucanes, and it plays a bunch of like Spanish music, and I'm all for it, dude. So now that's the only music pack I have on vehicle. So as soon as I jump on, like you can hear Los Tigres del Norte and stuff. It really takes me back. And I had to get the guy that has the like cowboy hat and stuff and looks like a Mexican dude. So had to do it. Anyways, back to the thing.
All right, Baldur's Gate 3 introduces Jason Isaacs as a major villain. For those who don't know Jason Isaacs, he's best known for playing Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter series and Captain Hook in 2003's Peter Pan. And he is joining Baldur's Gate 3 as a quote-unquote major villain.
Tight.
Twisted Metal is debuting on Peacock on July 27th. For those who do not know what the Twisted Metal series is, you are young. And you should probably look it up.
What do you
because the Twisted Metal series was an amazing series of vehicular combat with guns, explosions, special abilities, so on and so forth.
Dude,
and is where the iconic Sweet Tooth character comes from.
No, I'm saying, did you see the trailer?
Yes.
What do you think?
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I need to watch it. I'm waiting for it to come out. I've never used Peacock before in my life, but I'm gonna have to now.
Yeah, dude. So far, so good. I saw the trailer and I'm excited for what's coming. For a second there, when I heard that they were gonna redo it, I was like, is it gonna be one of those things where it's just, I don't know, they don't do it right. It doesn't look, it's just pandering or trying to take money.
And we're just gonna have to wait and see at this point.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you though, what I saw, I like. Sweet Tooth looks good.
Yes, he does.
So I was like, okay, I'm in. I go, you guys got that so far? If you can get that kind of right, I go, I think you've got it. I think it's gonna work out.
So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. Like I said, debuts on July 27th on the Peacock streaming platform. Can't wait.
Right.
Also, again, if you've never heard of Twisted Metal, look up the series. Twisted Metal 2 on the PlayStation. That's one of the series. Although, if you want to play, you can get Twisted Metal Black on PS4/PS5 and play it. It's part of the PlayStation Classics. Give it a shot.
It's a fun game. It is a fun game. I recommend you guys playing it. It was cool.
Marvel Snap is getting a new competitive mode called Conquest Mode. This mode will add single elimination tournaments to the game, with the tournament taking place over the course of each season. Of course, I don't know why they couldn't have just said that, because I don't know if you saw the trailer that they did for it.
I saw
it. But, did not explain a single thing. It was just
a joke,
a funny skit that they tried to do, and just
you lost your cow, and then all your cows are dead. Ah, you're unlucky. Ah ha ha ha. I'm like, what does this have to do with anything that man was talking about on stage?
Exactly. So, yep, there's that. New trailer for the Season 4 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
The new season is coming out June 14th, so just a couple days. The trailer showed levels themed after castles, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo.
Yeah, I saw it. We'll see. I do dabble here and there. Like I said, that's where I got the pack for it, but the music pack. But I don't know. We'll see.
And you remember the robot dinosaur game Exo Primal that is going to be coming out?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, Capcom is doing a Street Fighter 6 crossover with Exo Primal. If you saw the trailer, you would have seen a Mecha Ryu facing off against the dinosaurs in the game. The Street Fighter 6 collab is coming sometime this fall, with Exo Primal launching July 14th.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was cool, but I don't know if the game's gonna be cool or not yet. Seems like a good premise. Seems like cool stuff. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. What I'm afraid of is that they're doing this whole Street Fighter thing to try to sell us the game right now. To be like, hey man, you guys really should want to play this because look, you can be these guys. So I don't know. What else we got, Kendall?
Alright, so Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Looks cool. If you're a big Nicolas Cage fan, it seems like that's right up your alley.
Yep, and it's coming. He will be here July 25th, which is when the new Nicolas Cage chapter starts for Dead by Daylight.
Sick.
Let's see. What other small announcements can we kind of gloss over real quick? Yes, Your Grace sequel was announced. I haven't played the first one, which was originally a 2020 game. It was an indie game from Brave at Night and No More Robots. Game is all about making choices about how to rule your kingdom, and the sequel is taking that idea and expanding on it with a new winter setting.
Interesting.
Witchfire is coming to early access sometime this September. I don't know if you saw it, but it basically looks like Doom with magic.
Sick. Let's go.
Or was that a different game? There was a game that was basically looked like Doom with magic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was Witchfire. Let's see.
There was that other one too. The one where like
what? Oh, no, Witchfire was the it was a different game. That's not the Doom one.
Oh. Is that the one where they're fighting with their magic?
But it's another FPS shooter where you're fighting demons and hunting things, but it's like using more old style type weapons, pistols, revolvers, crossbows, etc. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 reveals co-op. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 will feature a 3-player co-op throughout the campaign. game is coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC sometime this winter.
Giant.
So you and 2 other friends can don your Space Marine armor and cause carnage. Witcher 3 gets a Season 3 trailer.
Saw that. That looks cool. R.I.P. to the Geralt that we have now.
Yep. I mean, it doesn't seem as exciting knowing he's not going to be there if they end up continuing the series after this.
Right?
You know?
I felt that ever since I heard that he's not going to be there. I just kind of been like, well, I'll see it and I'll see how I feel.
Yeah.
Before it seemed like every time the trailer dropped, all that stuff, I was always like, yeah, after the first season, I was like, what's next? Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't wait till we see the next one and this and this and that. But now I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be something we're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Black Desert Online expansion gets a new trailer.
That looks cool.
The expansion is coming out in just a few days on June 14th. So, if you're interested, I know MMOs have been kind of falling off the wayside unless if you're like one of the big 3, aka World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, or Elder Scrolls Online. But there are other ones out there besides the big 3 at the moment.
Yeah.
You never know. You might find a hidden gem for yourself.
True that.
New hack and slash game with an interesting premise. Lisfanga, the Time Shift Warrior.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was pretty interesting. You get to fight with yourself against the
Yep, so basically, in case of those who didn't see the trailer, basically you start off with yourself, and then you do a route or whatever, you go through, you fight. But then you could rewind time, and it'll create a clone of everything you just did, and will continue to do that route, and you can go do something else. So like, say there's 2 paths, you can go down one path, complete it, rewind time, your clone will go down the path you just did, and then you can go down the other path and do it at the same time.
I was like,
so interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I wonder how what you can end up doing with it and how it's going to shape the gameplay. But yeah, I saw the little one where they were also fighting a boss, and it looks like you start attacking from the front, rewind, then you start attacking from the back, and I was like, that's pretty tight. So we'll see how good it is as it as we find out more stuff as it comes out and all that jazz.
So that I might actually pick that one up just because it's such an interesting premise.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, so Akira Toriyama.
Oh yeah.
Is creating a new action game with Bandai Namco.
Right, from a manga that he does.
Called Sandland.
Yeah, that's a manga. I think it has an anime to it too.
So, game features Akira Toriyama's signature art style and is based on a niche Toriyama manga from 2000s.
Yeah.
It showed tank and melee combat across the game's wide desert, and basically we don't know much else other than that. It's supposed to be coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. When it's going to come out, we don't know, because it was just kind of like a reveal trailer. No information other than it being made by Bandai Namco with Akira Toriyama. So that's just going to have to be a wait and see. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a new Dragon Quest, because we haven't gotten one in a while. That's what I was hoping for.
I genuinely thought that's what it was going to be when it first started going.
Yeah, well, I mean, because it's Akira Toriyama's art style.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you see that and it's video game related, first thing that pops into my head, Dragon Quest.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was going to be a new Dragon Quest.
Yeah, I thought.
but it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
So we'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. I mean, it could be a hit, could be a flop, could be eh, could be meh. All right, and then for those who are Dark Souls fans, aka more so along the lines of Bloodborne fans, Lies of P.
Whoa, yeah, that one looked tight. That one looked tight.
Get it, play it, love it. Tis amazing.
Like,
There's a demo you can download and play.
now it's supposed to be because his name is Pinocchio, right, or something like that, or it's supposed to be like Pinocchio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, you're playing as Pinocchio, and you're going through all the stuff. And you know what? I kind of just don't really want to spoil any of it because I enjoyed the hell out of it. Played through the demo.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, just whatever's on the trailer itself was cool enough. But yeah, it looks very interesting. I can say that. Now when they say it's like Dead Souls, is this one of those games where when you die you lose everything? Since you played that.
Yes.
Okay, so for everybody that's played those games and really enjoys them, then this is another one they should be checking out the demo for. Then, right?
Mm-hmm.
While they have a chance.
Yep.
Single player, right? No,
Yep.
no, like multiplayer co-op thing, like Elden Ring or anything like that.
Well, I mean, at least not in the demo.
Okay.
But there are items that hint at co-op.
Okay.
Because there are items you can get that are more than likely probably like the currency like that has been for Bloodborne,
Yeah.
or for Dark Souls, or for Elden Ring, where you can sit there and summon other people. So, like I said, there's items in the game that allude to it, but as far as I've been able to see in the demo, nothing yet.
Oh, okay, cool. Tight.
And since we were talking about Diablo 4 so much earlier, it's only fair to give a little bit of attention to the brand new announcement of its main competitor, Path of Exile, which announced Path of Exile 2. I don't know if you've ever played it.
Nope.
It's free to play. You can get it on... I don't know if you can get it on console, but I know you can get it on PC. Yeah. I played through some of it on Steam. Never really was able to get into it as much. But then again, I only played it for like about 5 hours. So...
I mean, maybe... I don't know. Maybe if I didn't play Diablo 4, I probably would have jumped on it. And it's not that it's a bad game or anything, but I mean, really concentrating on that game right now. So I guess probably a no-go from me for Path of Exiles.
Yeah, especially already busy with Diablo 4. Yeah. Don't want to be splitting my attention too much, you know?
My attention gets split so much that I'm like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, I mean, cool for anybody that wants to play it, you know? There's an alternative to Diablo if you're not into that game. And I like that. What else we got coming?
And let's see, the last really big announcement from Tokyo Game Fest. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
You mean Summer Game Fest or what?
Yep, Summer Games Fest.
I heard you say Tokyo, that's why I was like, what?
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Whoops.
It's okay.
Anyway, but the next game from the Final Fantasy Remake series, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we got a trailer and some screenshots showing the open world and everything for Final Fantasy VII. And from what I've been able to see from the trailer, we'll go at least as far as Cosmo Canyon. So if you've ever played the original Final Fantasy VII game, you will know Cosmo Canyon is pretty deep into the first disc when you hit the open world. I kind of don't want to spoil too much for, especially like for people that haven't played.
And I'm assuming some of this stuff's gonna change too, because it seems like from the last game, when you get the end, I don't want to ruin the ending just in case you haven't played it yet, and you might want to go check it out. But it seems like multiverse kind of weird thing, right, going on.
Yep.
So
So
things might change
it's gonna
just a little bit.
so it's gonna be one of those things that we have to sit here and wait and see
Mm-hmm.
how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But if you watch the trailers, you can see them riding chocobos, exploring towns, discussing talking about Sephiroth, which is what they also do in the main game, which is the first town you go to after leaving Midgar.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of get more of the backstory of what happened with Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth,
Mm-hmm.
and their hometown, and so on. So, but the game is supposed to be coming out early 2024,
Nice.
and was the big ending announcement for Summer Games Fest 2023.
Driving everybody wild.
So, we finally got more info, especially since Final Fantasy 16 is coming out in less than 2 weeks. I believe it is actually coming out next week. I believe it comes out 22nd.
I think so. You can still buy it. From what I heard, is if you wanted to buy that collector's edition, there are still collector's editions out that you can get. I don't know if
Yep.
it's.
Plus there's, a bunch of places doing like contests, or you can sign up and be like, hey, enter me into the raffle to win a collector's edition and a PS5 and so on and so forth. So,
are you gonna be picking up that game?
more than likely.
I'm gonna pick it up. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up right on launch because, like I said, I'm still busy with a few things right now. That I'm like,
Yeah.
do I need to throw another thing on my plate? But I will be playing it. I'm surprised. I'll be honest. I'm surprised that they launched the trailer for the new Final Fantasy VII game with their
Mm-hmm.
game about to come out. I thought they would want to wait till after the game came out,
Yeah.
just to keep hype on this game. But maybe they were like, screw it. It's so close. So, I don't think it's gonna affect us that much. But yeah, I mean, hey, you still got time if you haven't played the last Final Fantasy VII game. You still got time before the new one comes out. So just enough time to, what, 6+ months.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. To keep grinding on it and play it through. It was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it. A couple twists that I didn't expect. You know. So there's
Mm-hmm.
that. I don't want to ruin any endings or secret endings or secret or whatever you want to call them for anybody. But yeah, it's cool. Makes got me really excited for the rest of the series.
So, but yeah, that is Summer Games Fest 2023 in a quick nutshell. There's obviously more stuff going on the side. For example, they had a Day of the Devs just shortly after that. Xbox Showcase is later today.
Yeah, we'll be bringing that to you next
And
week.
there's still also the PC Gaming Show and the Ubisoft and Capcom showcases tomorrow on the 12th of June.
Yeah, and we'll be bringing you all this back next week because we'll be back next week to drop this next news. But Kendall, I guess now that Games Fest is over, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Anything you want to say to anybody? Anything you want to and shout out? Anything? Shout out anyone? Your socials, your things. What are you doing, Kendall? Drop it all right now.
Alright, so if you want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, it is Esper56 at Instagram. If you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitch, in case if I ever do decide to start streaming again,
Someday.
which someday. I'm getting stuff set up at the same time, so we'll see how things go.
Mm-hmm.
But my Twitch is at Esper6476 at twitch.tv. Or you can just follow me on Instagram, and when I start streaming again, I will be announcing it there first. How about you, Fred? Go ahead and drop your socials. Drop the group social.
Follow us on Instagram at Los Muchachos Media. You can follow me at Freddy Flash on Instagram. We'll have all our stuff linked on the bottom. You can listen to us on Apple, your iTunes, Spotify. You can watch this video on Spotify too if you don't want to watch it on YouTube because we put it on YouTube too. Just follow us anywhere. Give us a like. we always say we're going to try to be more consistent. We step off, but you know what? The goal of this year is to try to make it more consistent, so that way next year we're going to run off and be amazing for everybody. But with that, thank you everybody for listening to this latest episode and for continuing to listen to us, even though we're inconsistent. But with that, I've been Fred,
And I'm Kendall.
and we'll see you guys later.